my name is Naya Hauralia Firmadhani. I wanna ask you 5 questions about scholarship. Okay, the first question is, can you tell me about yourself?
Okay, Naya. My name is Saskia Yundra, but most of the people can't pronounce it clearly. Like Shaski Ayundra is a little bit unique name, and so my parents gave me nickname. It is Chia. And then I was born in West Sumatra in Padang Panjang because my father is Minangese. And then I moved to North Sumatra because my father also worked there. And then I moved to Bandung because I got to college here. And my family and I decided to live in Bandung. And I got to college in UIN Sunan Gunung Jati in English Education Department.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I have a lot of hobbies, and I do it as my daily routines. My hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, reading books, and some of the books that I like the most are books from Dahlya. Is it a popular writer from Indonesia?
Okay. What are your strengths and weakness?
For my strengths, I have critical and logical thinking, and I able to debate with others without feeling pressured because I feel like I can't think logically without having my feeling in there. But sometimes I like to postpone doing important things like assignment or homework, and that's a very not good weakness.
Okay. How do you manage your time?
I actually didn't have a very scheduled time in my daily activities, but I usually set priorities and stick to deadlines. I focus on one task at a time to stay organized and efficient.
Okay. And then the last question is, how do you handle failure?
I see failure as a chance to learn. I reflect on what I went wrong and make improvements, and I try again with a better approach. I try again until I got the best result.
Okay, okay. That is the 5 question I want to ask to you. Thank you for answering my answer. See you next time.
Next time, thank you.
Hi, my name is Naya Hauralia Firmadhani. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions about scholarship. The first question is, can you tell me about yourself?
Uh, my name is Dinda Rosmalia. I was born in Bekasi and grew up in Bekasi. And now I'm studying at UIN Sunan Gunung Jati in English Education Department second semester. I graduated from Islamic boarding school in Bekasi, and I got into the English education department because I want to be a teacher to guide or translator.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I have quite a few hobbies like listening of music, watching movies or series, and swimming.
Okay. What are your strengths and weakness?
My strength is that I'm quite prepared for something and always thinking about something useful or not in my life. My weakness is that I'm a little afraid to try new experience because I lack confidence. But even so, I'm always trying to get better again.
Okay. How do you manage your time?
I manage my time by creating a daily schedule or schedule of my tasks.
Okay, and the last question is, how do you handle failure?
Um, when I face failure, I always accept it because every time I try something, I always have room for failure. So that I accept it even though I've tried it as hard as I can and try not to regret it because at least I've tried.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you next time. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naya. I will ask you 5 questions about scholarship. The first question is, can you tell me about yourself?
Of course, I'm telling about myself. I'm a student at Universitas Islam Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung. I'm from English Education Department, and now I'm in my second semester. I love teaching and I love English. That's why I chose this study program. I can speak English since I was a kid. I love English through games, songs, and also football.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I have many hobbies, but my favorite is playing football or futsal. So because I like football.
What are your strengths and weakness?
One of my strengths is that I am a kind and caring person. I enjoy helping my friends, listening to them, and trying to make the environment around me more comfortable. But however, I realize that being too kind sometimes make it difficult for me to say no or put myself first. And sometimes I sacrifice my time or energy to help others, even when I am overwhelmed.
Okay. How do you manage your time?
In managing time, I usually do the most difficult or the heaviest task first. This method helps me be more productive and reduces stress before deadlines.
Okay. The last question is, how do you handle failure?
I have experienced a big failure in my life. When I failed to enter my dream university, at first I felt very disappointed and lost motivation because I had tried hard. But after reflecting and thinking more, I realized that that failure is not the end of everything. I got up and choose to continue my education at the available university in UIN Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung while continuing to prove that I can still develop more wherever I am.
Okay, that's all my question. Thank you for answering my answer.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.